So let's give a warm welcome to our big Tomori and to our little magician Brahim Diaz. Here they are, Brahim. Let's come here. Stay in the middle. So what about your emotions to see them here? Raise your voice, come on. Come on. We need mics for Big Tomori and Brahim if it's possible, when you can. Microphones for them. And then we're ready to start. Thank you, Pete. Hello. So you're about to start right now. We'll start with Big Tomori.
Tomori.
What about that, Pete?
Tomori.
Thank you. You see the love, you feel the love, you appreciate these fans. The first thing I want to ask you is that it's about Dubai. Is it your first time here, or you already come in Dubai?
Thank you, everyone. No, it's not my first time here. I think maybe I've been here 4 or 5 times before. Yeah, and every time there's always at least 10 new buildings. And there's something new, but yeah, I really enjoy being here, and yeah, the first time
Dubai grows up year by year, huh?
Of course.
It's of course your first time here at Expo 2020. You're feeling the love. Brahimito, what about the love for our friends?
Okay. Thank you very much. Warm welcome. I'm so happy to be here with you. And I just want to say thank you for your support always, because you are amazing.
So of course we are here to talk about football right now. Of course we are a football club, and we want to do that. And I will start with the importance of being an AC Milan player, Vic. You could have imagined that before coming to AC Milan. Right now that you're an AC Milan player, how does it feel to be a Rossonero?
Yeah, I mean, for me it's like, I always remember when I first signed, there was like a bag with my tracksuit in, and it had the Milan flag on the bag, and I was just thinking, wow, like this is happening. I'm here, so yeah, it's a real honor to play for this club, and obviously we're doing really well this season. So yeah, the pride grows every single time.
Brahim, what about you? What about this experience you're living? You came here at AC Milan last year. What about the emotions you feel when you wear this jersey?
No, it's incredible to play for Milan. You see around the world how they love Milan. So, as I say, I'm so happy to be here, so happy to represent this year, and to be here in Dubai with all of you. And like I say, it's a dream to and always.
You're making the fans go crazy, yeah? That's something to see. I would like to talk also about the different type of football you have, seen in Italy. Okay, you played in the Premier League before. You came to the Serie A, and they always talk about a kind of football that is more tactical, that is more defensive compared to the other leagues. For example, La Liga is a more technique football. What about your thoughts of the Serie A? What do you think? Did you realize to have reached a kind of league where the football is that tactical or that defensive, and how did you do that?
Yeah, obviously, coming from the Premier League, or coming from England in general, the football is very fast. The intensity is very, very, very high. But when I arrived in Italy, what I noticed is that the players are very, very technical. Every team has their way of playing, and every single team is there are no easy games. No game is easy, and that's something that I wouldn't say surprised me, but it wasn't something that was spoken about. Everyone obviously talks about the Premier League and La Liga, etc., and then the Italians, they're known for defending, etc. But no, every team likes to attack and has their different patterns of play. So yeah, it's difficult, but man, I'm enjoying it a lot, and I'm learning a lot as well.
Nice. What about you, Brahim? You play, of course, in a different position compared to fix one. What about you? What about playing behind the striker? How do you find it to play that position in Italy, in the Serie A? What kind of league have you found?
I play in 3 different leagues. I play the Premier League, I play La Liga. I play La Liga also, and the Serie A. When I went there, at the beginning they told me, yes, it's gonna be difficult, because it's so tactical. You don't get that much the ball.
Thank you, Pete. Now everybody can hear you, Brahim. Not yet. We're gonna give you a fixed one.
Okay.
We're gonna talk with both.
Okay. Now you're gonna hear me better. No, like I say, I play in 3 different leagues, and for me the Serie A is really difficult because they are tactic for some game, intensity for the other one, and then another one they play at the back, another one they press high. So like I say, for me to play behind the striker is a great position, and also to play in Milan is even more because our coach like to play with the ball and all the stuff. So like I say, we have defender, midfielder who want to play between the lines, and I get that much ball. So it's fantastic to play with this team because like I say, I can play my games,
You just said that it's fantastic to play with this team, and then start again from you, and then we move to Fick. I think that the strength of this team is also in your way of being also a family. You're like a family. This thing can be seen from outside also. Right now I want to ask a funny question to you about the family you've built in AC Milan. Who's the funniest guy you have at AC Milan? The fans have already answered. Let's
Theo Hernandez.
Okay, but you have to tell me why right now.
Because he's always joking around. He like to play games he's still a kid inside. So it's lovely to have him. When I arrived, he helped me a lot. Also Samu. So Theo is always playing games we are a kid in the channel. So for me he is the more funny guy.
More curious one. The best prank you've ever seen in your team. The best joke. One you can tell everybody.
This guy is always making jokes. I don't know. He's always making jokes. I don't know. He put a banana in my shoes sometimes. Another day he puts, I don't know, whatever. But he's always making jokes. So I could say every day one of them.
Now let's hear something from Fick. What about your teammates? Who's the funniest guy on the team in your opinion? Tell us something. They're talking about Pierre Carolo.
I know they want to say
Pierre Carolo is a calm guy, but then knows pretty well how to be funny.
Yeah. Pierre is sometimes funny, but for me the funniest is Rafa.
Okay. Tell us why. Let us hear something from Rafael, some crazy things he did.
Like he it's not like he does funny things or says funny things. It's just the way he is. Like you know how he is. He walks around and he's he's like this, and then he dribble with the ball and he's like this. So and he's always smiling and So
even when he shoots.
He dribble. If you look when he dribble, he's. So I say.
An always smiling guy. An always smiling guy. Listen, both you and Brahim are two young players, super talented. And the thing I wanted to ask you is how it is to play also with expert guys like Zlatan Ibrahimovic or Simon Kjær. How they helped you to fit well into the team, and what have you learned from one of these guys, especially maybe Simon Kjær because he plays in your position?
Yeah, obviously, Simon, when I first arrived in Milan, I didn't speak any Italian, I didn't understand anything, but it's good because, Simon spoke perfect English and we played in the same position, so, every time the manager wanted me to do something, he would explain it to me in the meetings, he would explain it to me, so, he was a really big help, and not just for me, but for the whole team, he's very much a leader on and off the pitch. And obviously Zlatan, everybody knows Zlatan is he's fiery. I think especially for us as a young team, like you said, having someone like him in the team, he's always talking, always helping, always wants to win. I think for the team that's the most important thing, and to have people like that to kind of calm the enthusiasm and the drive and everything, in the team, people like that, they kind of keep everyone level, and we're really lucky to have them in the team.
Let's hear something also from Brahim about what I asked to Fik. Of course, who helped you the most to to adapt in the new team when you come to AC Milan, and also about the experience. Who's the player with most experience that helped you a lot fitting in this team?
Yeah, I speak the Spanish, so when I arrived, Theo and Samu helped me a lot there, to adapt to the way they act, the culture, everything. So when I arrived, Samu and Theo was there. But for me, like I say, when I arrive, you say, okay, you're gonna see Ibra. Okay, when I arrive,